Welcome to this yin yoga practice. To get ready, just make sure you have a pillow or a bolster or a block also if you feel like you need, and also a blanket if you're feeling anyway cold. And it's very helpful if we have the blanket for some of the poses to feel more comfortable. Now we're going to get started with this class lying down on our mat. So just find yourself a comfortable position lying down. We're going to get into our dead bug pose from here. So you'll just be bringing your feet up towards the ceiling and then allowing your hands to rest on your side. And just maybe close your eyes here, allowing your body to fully relax against the mat, feeling your back fully relaxed, weighing heavy on the mat. Now here you can also bring your hands into this pose, so you can bring your arms up towards the ceiling, towards your feet. And when you're here, just start bringing your focus more into your breath. Start taking more deeper inhales all the way into your belly and full exhales. And just noticing how it feels when our blood is flowing in the opposite direction. Great. From here you can slowly bring your hands and your legs down. We're going to go straight into our reclining butterfly pose. So here you will just bring the soles of the feet together and open up the knees to the side, letting your hands rest next to you. And here, if you feel like you need a pillow or something or any adjustments before relaxing into this pose, sometimes it might help to have a bolster or pillow underneath both of your knees and legs here. So just see what you might need right now, and then just allow yourself to ease into this pose, relaxing. We'll be spending here about 3 more minutes, so just allow yourself to find stillness in this butterfly once you've made all the adjustments that you need to make for yourself. In yin yoga, in general, there are 2 reasons to move. And the first reason would be that when we're getting into a pose, after some time, our body kind of adjusts and becomes more flexible and eases more into the pose, which means we might want to adjust the pose or somehow get deeper into the stretch. And the second reason to move is that if there is any kind of pain or discomfort or anything that you're feeling during the particular pose, then that's a signal for your body to get out of the pose or not do it as intensely perhaps. So always very important to just listen to your body and the signals and what it's telling you. To be here for a few more breath cycles. So just inhale here deeply, feeling the breath go all the way into your belly, and then exhaling fully. Now slowly from here, you can help with your hands to get your knees back together very gently, and then let's do a couple of windshield wipers here, just bringing the legs first to one side and the other side. Then slowly from here, you can start to make your way up. We're going to come into our tabletop pose on the mat. So in your tabletop, you can just check your alignment so that your knees are about hip width distance apart. And then there's a straight line going from your wrist to your elbow to your shoulder, fingers spread wide on the mat. And from here, we're going to get into our Anahatasana, or our heart melting pose. So for this one, we're going to keep the hips and knees exactly where they are, but we're going to start walking our hands forward on the mat, bringing our chest closer to the mat, and then resting our head on the floor. And here as well, you might want to see if you want to have your pillow here to lean on in this pose. It might feel more comfortable at the beginning. So just see if that's something that you need right now, and then just allow yourself to relax into this heart melting pose. And just allow yourself to make any adjustments if you need to. So if you had your block and you want to remove it, you can do that. Then slowly you can come out of this pose. Let's go into our child's pose for a few breaths. So you can bring the knees together and then just rest your head on the mat. Okay, let's take a few breath cycles in our child's pose. Great, then from here we're going to slowly come back into our tabletop pose. From here, getting ready into our deer, we're going to do a reclining deer this time. So to get into your deer, you can first start by bringing your right knee close to your right wrist. So right knee, right wrist. And then just sitting back on the mat, bending that back knee. And then see whatever adjustments you need to make. So if you want to bring this front leg a little bit forward here, or adjust anything in the back leg here as well. If you have your blanket, you might want to put it underneath your knee here if you're feeling any discomfort in the knee area. Then from here, we're going to go for the reclining version of our deer. So you can bring your bolster or pillow behind you for a bit more gentle variation of this pose. And then very slowly, you can start to lean back on your bolster or pillow. And then bringing your arms next to you and just allowing yourself to fully relax. You can close your eyes here. And just continue to take deep breaths in your reclining deer pose, allowing your body to fully relax and just letting go of any tension. If you still just scan your body gently, are you noticing anywhere that's feeling particularly tense? Can you relax any part of your body a little bit more? Then very slowly from here, you can start to make your way up. We're just going to swap the sides, doing the reclining deer on the other side. So you can bring that left leg in front, bringing your right knee behind you, bending it. And again, maybe making any adjustments you need to make first. If you need a blanket or something underneath your right knee here, you can get that. And then otherwise from here, again, we're going to slowly start to recline into our deer pose. And just fully relaxing on the mat. In Yin Yoga, we generally hold the poses for quite a long time, or anywhere generally from 2 minutes onwards, because that's really the time it takes for our fascia to start to melt and to really get changes happening in our body and in our mind on the physical level and on the energetic level as well. With the deep stretches and deep holds, it really does help to really get into those deeper connective tissues in our body. So it might look sometimes like not much is going on when we're doing Yin Yoga, but actually there is a lot happening both on the energetic level, on the level of our meridians, energy channels running through our body, but then also on the physical level. And again, just continue to take deep breaths here, allowing your breath to go all the way into your belly, feeling how the chest and belly are expanding with every inhale, and then how they fold with every exhale. And just noticing how it feels when the air is coming into your body and when it's leaving your body. Now we can very slowly start to make our way up from this pose. We're going to go straight into Shavasana, into a bit of a rest. So just lie down on your mat in your Shavasana, allowing your body to soak in all these benefits. Great, then from here we can slowly make our way up. We're going to go next for a very nice but quite deep hip opening pose into our Dragonfly pose. So with this one, you can just open up your legs with the toes pointed upward. And then from here, we're going to fold forward. So maybe you want to have your bolster or pillow. And then from here, very gently, as it is a very intense stretch for the groin area and for your inner thighs, just really listening to your body, easing into this pose. And here it's very important that you have something to support your head and neck. So we don't want the head and neck to be all tensed up. So maybe if you want to stack a couple of pillows here or add a block or whatever you need to do to be able to fully relax. Again, if you continue to breathe deeply in this pose, it will help you and allow you to get more relaxed in the pose and to help you to get deeper here as well. And as we're about halfway in this pose, maybe this is a time for you to see if you want to adjust anything. Do you want to remove a bolster or a block to allow yourself to get deeper? Just check in with yourself, what feels good. So we definitely don't want to feel any pain here. It is an intense stretch for our hip area, but still we do want to feel kind of when you're finding that edge in your pose. So when you have this feeling of you're getting the benefits of this deep stretch, but there should be no kind of burning sensation or pain happening anywhere. So just maybe check in with yourself just to see that we're not overstretching or overdoing anything. Now, very slowly, you can roll yourself up. We're going to take a Shavasana again, just for a few moments. And you can lie down on your back. Close your eyes and just allow your breath to flow in and out through your body. And slowly, we are going to make our way up from here into our dangling pose next. So for our dangling, we can just come to these forward folds. So you can bend your knees also here slightly, not to lock the knees. So with bent knees, you can grab a hold of your opposite elbows here, let your head hang heavy. And just allowing the gravity to pull you down towards the mat. Continuing to breathe deeply. Then slowly we're going to release that and come down on the mat into a seated position. And to close our practice, we're going to do a short breathing exercise. This one is called Surya Bedana, or the sun-piercing breath. And it's a very nice energizing breathing technique. In this one, we're mainly going to be breathing in from our right nostril, and then we're going to exhale from the left nostril. So inhaling right, exhaling left. Inhaling right, exhaling left. And then to block off our nostrils, it doesn't really matter which fingers you are using, but you can use your thumb to maybe to block off your left nostril, and then maybe your index or middle finger to block off your right nostril. So we're going to do that together. We're going to start by blocking the left nostril and then inhale through the right. Block the right, exhale left. Block the left, inhale right. Block the right, exhale left. Block the left, inhale right. Block the right, exhale left. Block the left, inhale right. Block the right, exhale left. Block the left, inhale right. Block the right, exhale left. Then you can release your hands, take a deep breath in through both nostrils. And then exhaling through your nostrils. One more time, deep inhale. And then exhaling everything. Great. That is it. We're going to seal our practice. Thank you so much for joining this Yin Yoga class today, and I wish you a wonderful rest of the day ahead.